Yeah, they've changed a lot. You know, we've been in the business many, many years. If we were having this conversation 10 years ago, it would be SaaS through a telco to an SMB. It's evolved a lot. Telcos don't just have one marketplace that serves the SMB community. They have multiple marketplaces. They have a marketplace for resellers, so a reseller portal. They have an end user marketplace for the direct for the end users. They have salespeople that buy on behalf of, so using a CRM. That in effect is a marketplace. Some of the telcos look to publish their products on marketplaces outside of their own as well, so on the hyperscaler platforms, hyperscaler marketplaces. So there's a whole series of different access points that's far more multi-dimensional than it was a few years ago. A few other changes that we've seen. Bundling is more important than ever today. You know, telcos are looking to bundle their core offering with third party. You've only had to be this week at TM Forum to hear how important AI is, both in terms of monetizing AI, so offering products to their customers that are AI enabled or helping their customers be more AI enabled, but also the evolution of AI is impacting how buyer behavior and how marketplaces are constructed. So, you know, AI pricing, which is a new feature from CloudBlue, is something that we're seeing rapid adoption of. Recommendation engines that leverage AI to take the information that lives within a data lake and help end users and telcos put solutions together of combined products. So all sorts of different evolutions that we've seen in marketplaces all over the world. There are lots of new opportunities that are arising. I've obviously spoken a little bit about AI and how prominent that is, and where end users are looking for a local trusted provider like a telco to offer those kind of AI solutions that help enable them to be more AI-centric and more autonomous, more productive, more efficient in the way they do run their business and go to market. But I guess the two big trends that we've seen over the last few years is just the size of the catalog. So sometimes that can be a blessing in disguise, right? The number of products and services that are available is growing exponentially all the time. Too many, and that can be confusing. You know, the concept of a supermarket shelf with 1,000 jams results in confusion and a customer not buying a single jam. Of course, the telco doesn't want that. They want to lead their customers into a curated catalog and solutions that help solve them, and they want to be guided by a knowledgeable, trusted provider that can offer the right solution that's best in breed in the category that they're looking for. The other area of opportunity that we've seen a lot of evolution is of course in the number of channels and the number of routes to market. Historically, it'd be a telco selling online SaaS to an SMB. It'd be a single marketplace. I've mentioned the different channels already, whether it's indirect or direct. But the use of hyperscaler marketplaces as another tool, as another access point, another channel, is helping the telcos grow exponentially as well. And telcos publishing their products on those marketplaces, bundled with other third-party solutions, is really taking off. Yeah, we've been doing this for a while. A lot of lessons learned, right? So a lot of scars. You know, not everything does work, particularly in the go-to-market. So what's the right bundling strategy? What's the right pricing strategy? What's the right channel to leverage? What's the right portfolio to curate? You know, it might sound easier than it is, but at CloudBlue, we kind of focus on three areas. Number one is that go-to-market. So understanding the end user and what they're looking for, and creating a product and a solution and a catalog that suits that target market. So the go-to-market is number one. The ecosystem, so the number of vendors that are available to be purchased through a telco's marketplace, absolutely crucial. So supporting them with hundreds of vendors and thousands of products and SKUs is something that we allow those telcos to go to market very, very quickly with. And then the third, of course, is the platform itself. At our core, we're a technology company. So understanding and writing to the APIs that the vendors publish, billing API, a provisioning API, we've done all the hard work in integrating to those hundreds of products that allows the telco to go to market that much quicker than if instead of them having to build those integrations themselves. So the technology at its core, understanding the ugly stuff, the hard stuff, the billing, the rating, the metering, the provisioning, is core to what we do and accelerates their time to market. Of course, absolutely. Telcos still make up a predominant amount of our customer base, our partners. A few spring to mind, right? So if I use Telecom Italia as an example, they've gone to market with all different use cases, not just the classic SaaS, but they've gone to market with IoT. So working with Toyota, inserting the SIM card into the car and having a marketplace there in the dashboard for your weather, your news, your music, etc. But their use cases extend even beyond that. A lot of what they've done is curating and working with an incubation hub of local ISVs and providing them with an access point, a marketplace to market their solutions. So Telecom Italia have done a great job of expanding the catalog, new lines of business through new products. América Móvil is a good example. Telco in South America, headquartered out of Mexico. But what they've used the platform to do is to go to market in multiple countries beyond Mexico. Claro Peru, Claro Colombia, Argentina, all over Latin America, also into Europe with A1. Turning on those opcos has been made easy by leveraging CloudBlue and what we can do in a multi-tier hierarchy like that. I guess another example might be Telstra. Telstra are a big user of the platform for their partner business. You can imagine Telstra, the national incumbent carrier in Australia. Australia, a big country, small population, and they lean heavily on a lot of their local partners, their reseller partners, to be in front of customers in regional Australia. By doing that, it requires the resellers, the partners, the agents to be able to buy on behalf of. So a platform that allows those agents to buy and sell and recognize those the margin control, the buy price, the sell price, and provisioning through a channel requires a platform that is capable in those kind of channel environments. And with our history in distribution, with the likes of Ingram Micro, Exertis, Infinigate Cloud, Tarsus, and many, many more, it makes us a real expert in that multi-tier distribution play. So all of those things help those telcos go to market quicker at a lower cost through the automation of the platform, and their speed to revenue is that much quicker as well.